Hoary plantains are the spirits of old men, growing thin on top, but sporting magnificent sideburns. They stand at attention on the verge, waiting for some chaffer's weight to bend them, or for a girl to kneel and pluck their whiskers one at a time, pouting her patience, rustling in muslin. She picks him clean, pulls off his head, wraps it reverently in a leaf of dock, then hides it under a stone. Will they have grown again by dawn, those grizzled whiskers? Then love is sure. But should she find him smooth-cheeked as her intended, it were better she had not begun. Like crowns of scatterbrained kings, Melilot sprays in golden rounds hang dangling by the Ridgeway. Fate and metaphysical aid have crusted them with dew. It dries like diamonds. Royal herb, heart's clover boiled in wine, with the yolk of a roasted egg, seeds of fenugreek and flax, mallow roots and hog's grease, made the plaister claver to soften all manner of swellings. Meet salve, then, for our modern politicians to assuage their swollen heads. The Ridgeway chalk is brittle as fired clay. The donkey bites his bridle, his hoofbeats clump like clogs. He takes the gradient in his stride, then lurches, for his eye has strayed sideways where vetches line the verge. Sainfoin, pink as dawn, a blush of bloom across the down, his wholly wholesome hay. Engine overheated, the ring road at a standstill, his Range Rover stricken, where vetches line the verge. Sainfoin, pink as plastic, surrounds him, gaunt and static, as sirens blast and bray. Maidenhair and trembling were dashing through the grass. Dithery and dillies quaked to watch them pass. Shivering and totty shook like ships in battle. Toddling grass and silver spoons were rankled by the rattle. Quaker grass and wigwams were wobbly with dissent, when droughts struck the dothery dicks, their golden shekels spent. The harrow churns through chalk as the ox-plough turns. Urchin tests and flint nodules, bones of earth lie exposed. Skylarks rise indignant, their ground in turmoil. Bulge-eyed oxen strain, goaded onward, then stall. No coaxing can budge them. The blade held fast by a clump of cammock, spined and stubborn, its scentless blooms the tint of sunset. The farmer swears, spits his clay pipe to the ground, kicks at root-bound clods. They stand, still as monoliths, man, oxen, and rested plough, noontide on the downs. Bees test the flowers for gifts of nectar, receiving only pollen, in sudden little explosions. They fly bewildered. Evening, and the children come scab-kneed, brandishing penknives, hacking at the roots, blunting their blades, then scamper home down the coombe, grimly chewing as frayed roots bulge their mouths. Blanched as blood-drained flesh, broom-rapes grow in deepest shade, despising the sun. Their leaves are scales, their racemes rise from soil like vampires' fingers, the flowers shadowed, bruised as a vampire's eyes. Hidden from sight, roots clamp round roots, suck from the flux of life. No need to grow green, flourish rather on others' juices. Jack woke up before the light and went to bed at noon, hid his yellow locks from sight. His long and pointed shoon were buried in the rocky chalk. His fingers all grew speared, and tall and thin, a wiry stalk. He grew a goatee beard. Jack became a hoary man, his head turned to a sphere. He ended where he once began, the zenith of the year. Olwen, every beauteous cliché swells from her swan-like breast. Each blush recalls a foxglove. Follow. With every step of lissom feet, there spring 4 flowers of trefoil, clover, mutton grass, each bloom prosaic, every leaf a sermon exemplum, revealing a stern and triune God. Stoop. Look again, each tube a honey stalk, inviting hungry tongues. Look up. She turns, watches, sways. Are you hunter or hunted, fixed in her falcon eyes? Plantain and the little powerful one will claim the trodden portion of the path. Roman soldiers picked them, marching barbarian roads, stuffed them into boots for easing blisters. Children dug and roasted them on little illicit fires. And in the harder times, a man could stake his claim by lying down on the sward. The upturned roots of the little ground hugger could sustain him from a plot no bigger than a grown man's grave. Gerard picked its feathered leaf and dropped it in a beaker, the underside a glaze of silver, bulging, rolling, tumbling. Praise you, little potent, trampled herb.